Hello Gemini, welcome to your Timeless Tarot Nightcap. Just before the reading, I saw from the crystal ball here, feathers. Feathers usually symbolizes that the angels are with you, are accompanying you in your present life's journey. Okay, so the day has ended again. The day has ended, and before you rest, I'd like to invite you to join me in a short tarot reading. Okay. For our main energy, we have here the Hanged Man. Okay. So our main energy is the Hanged Man. When you look at it, there is a balance between the dark and the light. The Hangman here in this picture appears like a person who is within a cocoon. It's like a caterpillar that is within a cocoon. You see here, the cloth that is enveloping him limits his movement, and he's like a caterpillar in a cocoon. So I feel that right now the main energy is that you are undergoing transformation, and in this transformation you are establishing a balance between your bright and dark side. So somehow there is a reconciliation with your shadow part right now, Gemini. And it's very much because Gemini has two faces of your personality. So somehow it's like balancing between the two faces of your personality. The masculine and the feminine, the shadow side and the conscious side. The shadow side is that part of you that you push into your subconscious mind. So you're undergoing transformation, and you are slowly developing a holistic. You are growing holistically. There are several, I think, runic signs here, and somehow, yeah, it is something also related to an interior journey. Something related to the inner life. Somehow maybe for some of you, you are discovering newer things, gifts from the universe. You're receiving messages from the universe. Be careful, be aware of the synchronicities that are happening right now. Somehow when you look at the runes, it's like one way of doing divination. When you do divination, you are trying to receive messages from the inner world, from the divine. So in a certain sense right now, I feel that as you undergo transformation, you are receiving messages from God and also your spirit guides. So in this very important part of your transformation, be receptive to the messages from the divine, or from the spirit, or from the universe. Now let us try to see what oracle cards are given to us right now, and what energy the oracle cards somehow have right now. Okay, so we have here the Three of Pentacles, and then we have here the Seven of Wands, and then the Knight of Wands, and then finally the King of Wands. So we have here three fire cards that belong to the fire element. And when we look at it, it seems that right now you are undergoing training from a mentor. As you undergo transformation, it can be that at this present time, a mentor will be given to you by the universe. It can be in the spiritual realm. It can be also in the physical realm, like somebody who is way mature ahead of you, somebody who is ahead of you when it comes to the spiritual journey, and that they will be guiding you. It can be in both levels. For some of you, it can be you can really have a mentor in the physical realm, but at the same time you are also being guided by mentors in the spiritual realm. And you are in the receptive mode right now. You are learning the ropes. Here in the Three of Pentacles, you are being guided towards the spiritual journey. And here we have the Seven of Wands. It's as if uh, as you learn, you will succeed. Uh, you see here this person, there is a certain sense of confidence, a sense of achievement. It's as if he just finished cutting wood and he's felt a sense of achievement for having accomplished the cutting of the wood. So I feel that somehow it's a reassurance that whatever you will learn, you will be able to really inculcate it as part of you. You will achieve. You will succeed, and you will really progress in your spiritual transformation. I feel that sooner or later, the fulfillment of this transformation, you will be able to really spread your wings and fly like the butterfly. Okay, fly like the butterfly. I'm sorry for the. Well, it's you see here that the Knight of Wands is a person who's riding an eagle. Okay, so it's not just like being transformed into a butterfly, but for some of you, you will be transformed into an eagle. So there will be a success in your transformation, and after that, you will journey further in your spiritual life. You will be like an eagle, traveling both from the exterior or to the physical, from the physical realm into your inner self, your inner journey. So somehow there will be a constant travel between the external world and the inner world. Somehow, for me, it shows that you will be evolving in your interior life, your interior journey. You will continue to ascend. And finally, you see here this king, his throne is a tree. So somehow, it's like your environment will be that of nature. The environment where you will thrive, where you will grow in your spiritual journey, will be nature. So I feel that there's something about nature that will help you evolve faster. So I feel that somehow you will feel yourself more drawn to nature, wanting to spend more time with nature, because with nature you get to receive the messages from the divine. You see here the birds. The birds can symbolize the messages that are being sent to you from the inner realm. So in a certain sense, I feel that the ideal environment for you, where your intuition will evolve, is being close to nature. Nature is that environment that promotes your evolution and your transformation. You see here, you will be like this Knight of Cups who is enjoying the journey within. He is enjoying with the fish, no? He is enjoying his interaction with his spirit guides. Somehow the fish symbolizes the spirit guide, and you are the knight who is enjoying jumping from the water, out of the water to your physical realm and going back again into the water. So you will be reveling in the journey inwards and also going back. So it's something that you will find joy in doing, and you will be having the sense of accomplishment. So here is the Knight of Cups, and we have here the Four of Cups. Somehow I feel that here, as you deepen your spiritual journey, as you continue with your transformation, you will be able to discern those things that no longer help you in your journey. At the same time, so somehow through meditation and contemplation, through the transformation process that you are undergoing, you will be able to discern the things that you will need to leave behind, things that no longer will help you in your journey. At the same time, we have here the Six of Pentacles. As you grow deeper, your generosity also will grow. And this generosity can be in the physical sense, wherein you share your resources with other people who are also in need. At the same time, it can be also the sharing of the knowledge that you have acquired as you evolve and transform in your spiritual journey. Now here, you see here is the stability of the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, the four wands that form, makes you feel stable. And here, the union, I feel this is the union of the, you see here, the light and the dark, the union of you. I feel this symbolizes the union here again of the opposites of your personality, your yin and your yang, your masculine, your feminine, the different parts of you, they will become a sort of a holistic formation, and it will lead you to a certain confidence that comes from within. Your intuition will continue to evolve. You have here the Queen of Wands, somebody who is on fire, somebody who's also in touch with nature. You see again here in the Queen of Wands, her throne is the tree. It's as if, yes, you thrive in the midst of nature. Here is more of the oneness of your personality. You are receiving a certain wholeness in your person and a certain stability as a person. Again, here we have here the Lovers. The Lovers is, yes, the union of your person. I feel for some of you, maybe for some of you, it can be that somebody will come along, maybe a soulmate who resonates you, who mirrors you, and who is able to give you unconditional love, and you are able to give them back that unconditional love. So for some of you, as you progress in your spiritual journey, for some of you, you might meet also somebody who will accompany you in your journey. For some of you, it can be your soulmate. But for some of you, it can be that you will attain that union of your person, that holistic transformation. And I finally, when you see the Lovers here, it's like the fulfillment of your transformation. You will finally reach that completion where you will come out of the cocoon from which you have undergone your transformation, and you will begin a new chapter wherein you will be more like the Queen of Wands. Well, this is what I can see for you right now, Gemini, in your Tarot Nightcap. We will try to end this reading with some oracle cards. So I feel for most of you, it's a spiritual transformation, going towards that wholeness. For some of you, aside from the transformation, there will be a mentor coming your way, and for some of you, even a soulmate. Now, it says here, stranger, curiosity, and then we have here jeweled web, connectivity. I feel this one is related to your being attached to nature and also being receptive to the divine and also your spirit guides. Stranger, curiosity, somehow I feel that it is related to your inner journey. There is something very interesting in your inner journey that draws you to continue undergoing transformation. At the same time, stranger can also represent this special someone that will arrive into your life. Maybe we can get more clarification for this one by reading from the card that accompanies this oracle card. So, according to the handbook, for stranger, the other, moving past fear of differences, curiosity, and acceptance. The stranger moves through the world in a shroud of darkness that often elicits fear, rejection, and uncertainty, as the danger of the unknown defines its very presence. Yes, there is a veil of separation between you. Look closer and summon the courage to remain open to what you might find. You may be conditioned to look only for what mirrors what is safe and known to you, refusing to entertain any concept of other beyond something to fear. In order to broaden your world and your experience of it, you must refute the illusion that sameness is the only way. Nothing you expect externally matches up with the other, and you're challenged by your own inexperience. But don't miss this opportunity for learning. Something extraordinary is being offered to you now if you remain curious and teachable. Allow the newness to envelop you as you explore the possibilities. This is a departure from your expectations. But the stranger has come to invite you to dance to a new music, a new tempo, a new sensation that will add more dimension to you and what you create as a result. Now is the time to leave room for other points of view, other ways of seeing with humility and grace. This is a definite moment, a defining moment. That take the risk. Life is like a precious diamond with many facets, not just one. Okay, so it might seem that sometimes as you journey in your transformation, as we can see here in the main energy, as you undergo the transformation, many things that will happen to you will be a bit strange to you. And maybe some of the people that the universe will bring to you will seem different from you. But maybe these differences will open new doors to you. So just be open. Like for example, this person that is coming to you, you see there is a difference in their features. There is a difference in their person, and yet there is a certain union between them. Here you see that the one is colored black, the other is colored white, and yet they find a certain bond with each other. So it can be that whoever the soulmate who will come here, you see here again, there's a red and there's a cream color. When you look at it, it seems that if for some of you, if your soulmate will come, or as another person who will help you evolve, if they come, they might be coming as if different from you. But this difference, in this difference, we should not allow these differences to keep us from learning from this person. I think there is a need for you to have this openness to receive people, even if they seem to be different from you. And who knows, the universe might surprise you. So somehow maybe this is related to the person that are coming into your life. It can be also the mentor, or it can be this special person, which can be also a soulmate. They might appear different to your personality. If you are more of a feminine type, this person might have this more masculine energy. If you are more of the introverted type, this person might be extroverted. But somehow when you come together, you complement each other and you develop synergistically. So I guess somehow the universe is telling you ahead of time to just be open to receive people, even if they seem different from you. It can be that these people can be your soulmate, or can be a kindred soul, a kindred spirit that will help you evolve. It can be a mentor. And just be open to receive people. Don't close these people, even if they seem to be different from you. So somehow, yeah, there's this again, you did the dark and the light. It's like being contrast, no? Part of our holistic development is learning. If you are in one side of the pole of your personality, somehow if you meet somebody on the other side, it will allow you both to evolve, and maybe both of you will finally attain a certain similarity in the middle, wherein both of you will develop in a holistic sense, because all the aspects of your personality will evolve, because somehow your differences will complement and enrich each other's the things that are lacking in each other's personality at this moment of your spiritual growth. So somehow that is one of the messages maybe that is being given to you right now, Gemini. And when it comes to the jeweled web, I feel that it shows that we are all interconnected, and that everything that happens to everyone somehow affects us. So we need to be aware of that interconnectedness also. That every part of the universe has a contribution to enrich us and to allow us to grow. Well, I hope, Gemini, that this reading has helped you right now in your present state in your journey, or present stage in your journey. And I thank you for constantly visiting this channel. If you feel that this reading can help someone, please don't hesitate to share it with them. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next videos. Until next time, may God continue to bless your ways.